Hey, what's up, guys? It's Satch here with another episode of Heroes Rise the Prodigy. Hope you guys had a good weekend, or whenever you're watching this. I hope you had a good weekend the last weekend. It's Tuesday for me right now, and I didn't release an episode of this yesterday because I was taking care of some apartment stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I had to get a letter of intent to move signed and I live pretty far from where I'm going to live now. And so, it's a pain in the ass, especially in LA traffic, to get all the way down there to get everything done. I had to do a bunch of laundry. It was just a pain in the ass. I came back home, wasn't feeling too great. And so I decided, I'll just put up 2 episodes today on Tuesday. So today is going to be a 2 for Tuesday. And I'll probably do some other episodes, some other crap. We'll see. Today's a slow day for me, so we'll see what happens. So if you have not seen the last episode of Heroes Rise, please go check that out. Leave it a like, comment, let me know what you guys are thinking about this series so far, and give me a subscribe if you want to see more videos, because I promise you I am getting more consistent with my videos. I feel much more motivated to put up videos. So anyway, with that whole diatribe out of the way, let's go ahead and get into Chapter 5, Prodigies. When things snap back into focus, you find that you're in the foyer of a sleek loft. You clap your hand over your mouth and slide against the nearest wall, hoping no one has heard you. The telelock must have activated somehow, despite the energy overload. Perhaps it was because Madame Weiss shock-whipped you with the lock. Or perhaps, "How stupid are you?" you hear a deep voice say, interrupting your thoughts. You peek your head around the wall of the foyer and see none other than Smither, sitting in a large metal throne. Interesting. Staring at something across the room. He wears tight black clothes, his bulging muscles covered in veins and bluish scars, the byproduct of gene-splicing ultra steroids. His face is equally scarred, scattered with stabs and gunshot wounds. The effect makes him look considerably less than human. You can't help it. The sight of Smither sends a chill up your spine. You try to ignore this as you spot the large silver staff in Smither's hand, covered in gemstones the size of baseballs. That must be it. That's the gravitas. You almost squeal because you've done it. You've found the damn thing. You start to scroll your way through the ways you're going to spend that reward money, knowing that all you need to do now is get your hands on the gravitas. That is, until your eyes settle on 10 armed guards flanking Smither. Damn, I need to see how much... Okay, so we only have 35 power. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. Next to them stand 3 menacing figures you recognize as Smither's splice generals. One of them is 10 feet tall and made of stone. Are you kidding me? There's no way we're going to beat these guys. We're going to get our asses handed to us. Christ. Okay. Another has elongated plastic fingers ignited by flames. That's the owner of Ace's High Casino, 3rd degree. The last has sharp knives growing out of every joint in her body. Oh, that's disgusting. That must be Fracture, the drug queen. You swallow hard, a knot of fear balling up in your stomach. Yeah, you're damn right. There's 14 people there. Against a very tired hero. You'd probably have a hard time taking on just one of these criminals, let alone all of them combined. Suddenly, the gravitas seems like an afterthought. How are you going to even get out of here alive? With that in mind, you begin to consider your power levels. If you're going to survive this battle, you'd better make sure you're properly equipped to do so. Luckily, your energy power allows you to recharge your levels. You can recharge your power, but it drains a proportionate amount of health. Likewise, you can heal yourself, but it drains your power. That's kind of like Jade Empire. Interesting. Your current power level is 35, and your health is 105. You're feeling strong, but that could just be all the adrenaline coursing through you. You know that if either of your levels drops to 0, you'll die oh my gosh. So you think you need to recharge your power before you start? Yes, I need to recharge my power. Okay, so I need to recharge as much as possible. If I go down to 75 health and up to 65 power, you know, I'll be pretty average. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. So we're balanced, but we're kind of in the middle. Gritting your teeth, you begin to siphon health energy from your body, a process that feels a lot like pulling every hair from your skin at the same time. Thankfully, it only takes a second, and once it's done, your power level is 65, and your health is level 75. Or health level is 75. Ready to act, you tense all your muscles, hoping you have enough power and health to survive the night. That's when you realize Smither and his mob all have their weapons locked on something across the room, a young woman. She wears a bodysuit made of black Kevlar with one thick red stripe running down the center. Where the bodysuit ends, the red stripe continues to cover her face, showing only her deep burgundy lips, crystal blue eyes, and long dark hair. She looks statuesque, like one of those genetically enhanced Victoria's Secret angels. Slugger, you think. Another hero has beat you to the punch, and she must be even more insane than you are, since she stands unarmed, staring down the splice circle. You went to great lengths to find my base of operations, Smither says, gesturing towards a large hole in the floor next to the Kevlar girl, a sight that causes you to lose your breath. You realize that you have no idea how far the telelock has taken you, or how to get back outside. You snap out of it as Smither continues. What are you here for? You look back at the Kevlar girl, remembering that Smither has the power to elicit a truthful response from anyone he asks a direct question, a very handy gift for a powered mob boss. That must be why they haven't killed the Kevlar girl yet. Smither wants to know how and why she's here first. I'm here, she says softly, barely audible, to kill you. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know. Suddenly, Kevlar Girl produces two massive cannon guns and fires thick surges of laser energy into the heart of this circle. Within seconds, 4 guards and third degree are crisped to ashes. Wow, damn. Your stomach turns as you realize it smells like a summer barbecue. A deafening roar erupts as the guards return fire. Fracture whips dozens of razor-sharp blades at Kevlar Girl while Boulder moves to protect Smither from the fray. Smither shouts something at Boulder while waving the gravitas, but you can't make out the words over the gunshots. You quickly generate a protective energy shield, terrified of catching the brunt of a stray attack. Looking through the black and bluish energy barrier, your eyes snap back to Kevlar Girl as she leaps into the air and does a series of flips, her movements creating a visible trail that blocks the barrage of bullets and knives. What? Is that like Tron? Sorry, is that like Tron? A visible trail that blocks the barrage of bullets and knives. She must be able to generate some kind of flash shield with her movements. Okay, so it is like Tron. Kevlar Girl then stands and sends off another round of cannon pulses. You look back to Smither's corner and see that the last blast took out another half of the guards and a large, nasty burn on Boulder's back. You can hardly believe your eyes. This woman has just killed dozens. This woman just killed close to a dozen in a matter of seconds. An intense rush of dread overtakes you. This is bloodbath. You didn't sign up for this. You don't want to die today. I don't want to die today. But just as soon as these thoughts appear, you force them out of your brain. You've been training for this in your entire life. So what are you going to do? Right away, jump in and stop the killing. It doesn't matter who gets the gravitas. Saving lives is more important than anything. My only concern here is the gravitas. I make a grab for it and go. Wait for them to kill each other off and then take the gravitas by surprise from whoever is left standing. Interesting. I don't like any of these except for the first one, but I don't want to stop the killing. Like, I would like to join in. Okay, we'll jump in, stop the killing. You're a hero, and heroes save lives, period. Without a second thought, you shoot forward in a blur right at Kevlar Girl. Before she can see you coming, you crash into her and grab hold of her waist. Keenly aware of the bullets ricocheting all around you, you canvass the room and spot a small window in the far corner. You have no idea where it will lead. You're just thankful the room has an exit at all. With a thundering crash, you use Kevlar Girl as a battering ram. As a battering ram to smash through the glass, ignoring her screams. She doesn't exactly deserve delicate treatment after murdering everyone in sight. Once out of the window, you find yourself 5 stories up. The headquarters must be hidden on the shed's top floor. Feeling yourself start to fatigue from the effort of carrying Kevlar Girl, you pull above the nearest roof and drop her. She gracefully tumbles onto the roof in a tight ball, then flips to her feet. The moment she gains her footing, she reproduces the massive cannon guns, which you could have sworn she dropped when you tackled her inside, and trains them directly on you. You begin to swerve and dodge laser blasts as Kevlar Girl opens fires at you. She is not playing around. No, she's not. If one of those blasts were to hit you, you'd be burnt to a crisp. You don't have much time to decide what to do next, however, as Kevlar Girl chucks something back towards the shed, a grenade. Though it looks unlike any grenade you've seen before. Intricately coiled with tech and cool blue core, you turn to fly after the grenade as quickly as possible, knowing it will probably incinerate anyone still left inside the headquarters. But you're not fast enough. The grenade drifts easily through the broken window. Seconds later, an intense flash of blue heat erupts from inside, followed by a massive explosion that sends flames and debris flying in every direction. You scream as you feel... Oh, we scream? Oh my gosh. What a pussy. You scream as you feel the force of the explosion sending you reeling. That was a huge pussy move. To just scream? Like a girl? Or... I don't know. So we're a screamer. We're a screamer. It takes several seconds for your head to stop ringing and your vision to clear. When they do, you find yourself on the street below. The blast sent you a couple blocks down, significantly. Fuck you! Oh, I hate this chick. Significantly lowering your health. The grenade was some seriously advanced technology. Where on earth did Kevlar Girl get her hands on something like that? Seriously, you look up at the shed and see people flooding out the front door as the top half of the building rages with flames. Could it really be that Kevlar Girl has done the impossible? Did she just take out Smither in half of the splice circle in one attack? Through the raging fire, you manage to make out Kevlar Girl's shadow leaping onto the rooftop, holding the I hate this chick. She's holding the gravitas. She must have gone back in the blast and sifted through the wreckage to recover it, no doubt protected by her shield movements. Jeez. You don't know whether to be horrified or... I'm not horrified or impressed. I hate this girl. This girl has some serious moxie. Okay, yeah, let's call it moxie. She's kind of a bitch. Still, you're not about to let her escape, and not after she murdered all those people. Especially now with the one thing that's going to launch your career. For real, this was my job, ho. This was my job. You fly after Kevlar Girl, but as you reach the rooftop, you find that she isn't fleeing. She's pointing the gravitas directly at you, oh my gosh. Before you can react, you feel the air around you twist with a sucking noise and feel yourself being pulled downward. You try to fight it, but you can't stop yourself from crashing into the roof. Okay, so let's see if that took us down even more. Yes, it did. Jeez Louise. It's something suddenly turned off your powers. A giant invisible hand is crushing you. Then it clicks. The gravitas must control gravity. Sorry. No wonder Smither wanted to get his hands on it. An object that powerful could be useful to anyone, let alone a mob boss with strictly defensive power set. Feels nice, huh? You hear Kevlar Girl say from above you. But you don't have the patience for snappy banter. You know this girl won't hesitate to kill you, so what are you going to do? Let's see. Try to cut a deal with her. That's out. That's out. I'm not. Threaten her. She may have the upper hand. No, I'm not going to. She does have the upper hand. I'm not going to threaten her. Okay, we're going to try and disarm her. Because I'm not effing around with this chick. This might kill us. She's probably going to kill us. In all honesty, I feel like I'm going to die in this episode. So we're going to try to disarm her. Anti-gravity affect your flight power, but it won't affect your energy power. You let off a quick surge in Kevlar Girl's direction, unable to turn your head to see if it hit her. But you feel the weight pushing down on you double. Gosh! I missed. Nice try, Bruiser, she says, but you'll have to do better than that. You groan under the weight. Okay, let's see if it... Oh, God! More! Oh... You groan under the weight of the pressure, the gravitas push, knowing Kevlar Girl is about to kill you. Just like all those Splice Circle members, as your ribs start to creak under the pressure, you hear police sirens blaring from the street below. You've never been so happy to hear that sound. Suddenly, you feel the weight lifted off your shoulders, and you spring to your feet, just in time to see Kevlar Girl strapping a layer of plastic explosives to the gravitas. What? Wait, stop. What are you? You start moving forward, but Kevlar Girl just pulls away from you and holds the gravitas out in front of her body. The name is Prodigal Chicken. Huh? The name is Prodigal Chicken, she says, and you'll be seeing me again. Without another word, the girl named Prodigal drops the gravitas. Horrified, you watch as the gravitas explodes at Prodigal's feet. A plume of silver smoke erupts into the sky, and shards of shattered gemstones go flying in every direction. You step back, covering your eyes to protect them from the explosion. Oh my gosh, this is pissing me off. And when the smoke finally clears, you find that the Prodigal has vanished. Only the gravitas remains in charred pieces, destroyed beyond repair. No, why would she destroy the gravitas? Now it's of no use to anyone. It doesn't make any sense. Well, it does make sense, because she destroyed something that was, like, why would you want to control gravity? Like, how can that help anybody? That can't help anybody. So, yeah, good job for destroying it, but I'd rather have the money. Then another thought hits you. Before she left, Prodigal called you Bruiser. She knows your code name, but how? You've only been on the hero scene for a few hours. How could she know? You hear the sound of police choppers swooping overhead. You don't have much time to ponder this question, so what are you going to do? Well, the police don't like me. I'm not going to go to jail. I'm not going to go with my parents to jail. Oh, man, so we're fleeing. We're fleeing from the cops. With a case this big ruined, not to mention over a dozen murders involving the Splice Circle committed, no one in the MCPD is going to care whether you're innocent or not. Exactly. Plus, we just beat the crap out of Jury in the last episode, the mayor's son. They don't want to hear that. This whole debacle is going to make the police look terrible, and they're going to want a scapegoat to pin it all on. And if you stay, the scapegoat will be you. Considering that the Prodigal is gone, you're currently the only one standing next to the destroyed gravitas and a building full of dead mobsters. You fly toward home, your mind racing with questions. What will happen to your reputation now that the gravitas is destroyed? Will the police blame everything on you? Will you be a fugitive? Then your thoughts spin completely out of control. Will Jury and Madame Vice be gunning for you after what you did to them? Even worse, will the remnants of the Splice Circle be out for revenge? And who is this mysterious Prodigal? The girl who sabotaged your first mission. Why didn't she kill you when she had the chance? Probably because it's that lesbian chick who we are friends with. But that's just me. You're too exhausted to even begin to contemplate the answer to these questions. You've pushed your powers to their limit and have taken more than a few hits tonight. But all you can think about right now is getting home to your bed, knowing Grandma will help you sort all this out in the morning. Okay, so we lost some money, we lost a lot of health, we lost a lot of power. We are not famous at all. We're completely lawless. We're a team player, apparently. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. That episode Made me very mad. So anyway, guys, check out the next episode. I'm gonna put it out today, and I'm actually gonna go record it right now. So yeah, if you guys want to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe, tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong, and all the support helps. So yeah. Anyway, have a great day, guys. I'll see you later.